The contestants looking for romance in Love is Blind, Brazil Season 4. The pods are now open for participants joining Love is Blind, Brazil Season 4, the international iteration of the reality show, which began in the US with Vanessa Lachey and Nick Lachey co-hosting, will continue to follow the same structure of previous seasons, with singles falling in love sight unseen. But there will be a twist to the latest batch of episodes. The show has been rebranded as Love is Blind, Brazil. A fresh start, given its aim to only include singles that have been in common-law relationships in the past or have been previously married. Season 4 will allow participants to have a second chance at finding happiness, hopefully tying the knot with their new partners by the final. The show will follow the singles as they get engaged, enjoy a short honeymoon, and live together in the lead-up to their wedding days, ultimately deciding whether to say yes at the altar. Given that there will be many participants embarking on the experiment, here is a detailed cast guide to help you familiarize yourself with the people that will take on the challenge of proposing without ever seeing their match in person. Brazilian celebrity couple Camila Queiroz and Clever Toledo met on the set of a soap opera called Eva Mundo Bomb and have been married since 2018. The duo have been the official hosts of Love is Blind, Brazil since 2021, and despite only making occasional appearances throughout the show, they do offer a lot of advice to participants on their way to the altar. After going through several hardships in recent years, Andre Romano is opening his heart to another love interest in Love is Blind, Brazil. The 30-year-old compliance analyst has a daughter from a previous relationship and is expecting to find another participant that is also willing to be present in his child's life. While on the show, he will be instantly connected to another single parent. Renata Gayfredo is a 33-year-old lawyer who has been in a common-law relationship in the past. Although her previous union did not work out, she is hopeful of finding someone new through the experiment. Despite being interested in connecting with another person that shares similar hobbies as her, Renata is very vocal about her ideal partner's appearance. In the pods, she will be drawn to 2 participants, later making a decision to get engaged to one of them. Alexander Thomas is a 34-year-old who works in the event industry in the northern region of Sao Paulo. He has a 2-year-old son from his previous marriage, which ended shortly before he joined this season of Love is Blind, Brazil. In the show, Alexander will be on the lookout for a woman that is just as ambitious as he is, and he might find her among the women participating in this season. Similarly to Alexander, Ariela Carasso is a 34-year-old who also works in event planning. She lives with her parents and her 9-year-old daughter. Although Ariela considers herself a workaholic, she is determined to set time aside from her busy schedule to join the reality show and begin a new relationship with someone that is open to getting married and having kids. During the experiment, she will be drawn to a participant who is a single parent like her. After being divorced for 5 years, Evandro Pinto is ready to give Love a second chance. The 35-year-old has 2 daughters, but currently lives by himself. Evandro works as both a security officer and a trader. He is now more focused on this career, and hopes to meet someone on the reality show that he can share the rest of his life with. His family-oriented mindset will lead him to get close to a woman in the pods who shares the same values as him. Ingrid Santa Rita is a 33-year-old architect and mother of 2 girls. She is currently living with her mother and stepfather, while her home is being renovated. Instead of resorting to dating apps, Ingrid decided to find love by joining the pods. After negative experiences with significant others in the past, she hopes to meet her future husband in Love is Blind, Brazil, and fulfill her dream of walking down the aisle and wearing a gorgeous wedding gown. A former soccer player who is now working as a personal trainer, Leandro Martel was married prior to joining the experiment. His past relationship lasted for 3 years, and he is currently living by himself, waiting for love to knock on his door a second time. While in the pods, he will connect with one participant more than the others based on their similar outlooks in life. Like many of the other people joining the program this time around, Virilia Pinheiro has been married before, not once but twice. The 37-year-old sales consultant from Bahia, one of the few participants that wasn't born in Sao Paulo, finds that her 3rd attempt to pursue romance will bring her luck in Love is Blind, Brazil. Given her, Patrick Ribeiro is a 32-year-old who works as a traffic manager. He has been single for a while since joining the Brazilian edition of the reality show, and is an only child. Patrick's long-missed relationship lasted over 7 years, with him and his ex-partner living together for 4 of them. Despite never making it to the altar before, he is ready for commitment now and will be attracted to 2 of the women he interacts with in the pods, having to decide on which one of them he would like to get engaged to. A pet lover and a hopeless romantic, Vanessa Kurashiki has already been engaged to someone else, but they never made it to the actual wedding. Determined to follow through with marriage, the 33-year-old lawyer is joining Love is Blind, Brazil in high spirits. Her ideal partner would be someone that is in touch with his emotions and that has a spiritual life in check. Much like Patrick, Vanessa will be attracted to 2 participants during the experiment and will have a hard time choosing one of them to get engaged to. Leonardo Placido lived with his last girlfriend for 4 years before their relationship took a turn. Since then, the 34-year-old lawyer has been single for over 8 years. After mustering the courage to join the reality show and meet his future bride, Leonardo is pleasantly surprised by his instant connection with another participant. Their chemistry is noticeable, despite them being separated by a wall, which gives him the confidence to take things slow. He doesn't mind allowing his match the time to figure out if she wants to leave the pods with him. Marsha Ishimoto has vitiligo, a medical condition that affects the pigmentation of her skin. Her appearance has brought her a lot of insecurity throughout the years, especially when it comes to romance. By participating in the experiment, she is set on finding someone that will appreciate her for more than her looks. The 34-year-old, who works in event promotion, has a son from a previous relationship.